Tenure is a practice that guarantees teachers that they cannot be fired from their jobs without first receiving due process, protecting them from being fired for unfair reasons, such as their political affiliations or personal dislike for the teachers. I feel that this is a sensible practice in theory, because the way that these protections help keep teachers from being fired unfairly also unfairly protects teachers who aren't performing well. And through a series of long legal processes and high costs, the actual processes of relieving a tenured teacher is so burdensome, most districts simply keep teachers around as it's easier to deal with their poor performance than to go through the actual firing process. And it's often at the expense of taxpayer money and the student's education. Only through reforming tenure laws can we be able to make the system work for both teachers and students alike. Tenure, it has a good premise, but poor execution. According to Alan Greenblatt of the NPR News in December 2009, the Los Angeles Times had revealed that local Los Angeles schools denied tenure to less than 2% of new hires, with their evaluations for earning tenure being often a single pre-announced visit lasting less than half an hour. According to that same article, one study revealed that 4 school districts from 4 different states had a 99% approval rating for teachers getting tenure, showing that the way that school districts have been administrating their tenure processes as being ineffective. So in contrast to how simple it seems to gain tenure, it's actually really difficult to strip a teacher of their tenured status. It leads school districts to leaving the teacher be, as it's more manageable than dealing with the process to remove them. It often takes years or more to complete, and large amounts of legal fees are generated as well. Richard Collenberg of the American Federation of Teachers cites a study between 2004 and 2008, which claimed that the legal processes to remove tenure from teachers for poor performance dragged on for an average of 830 days, an average cost of $313,000, while Megan Mathis, contributor to the teaching site TeachHub, reports legal fees of around $2,500,000 for the removal of tenured teachers. The high cost and the time-consuming processes manifests itself most in the school's treatment of the poorly performing teachers. According to NPR, only around 1% of tenured teachers have been fired in the cities of New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles. Megan Mathis states that in the entire state of Illinois, only 39 tenured teachers were fired from the years 1989 to 2003. And as I showed you guys in the PowerPoint earlier, it was revealed that in 2009, New York had been paying teachers full salaries to tenured teachers who were accused of wrongdoing and poor performance. And those teachers were simply paid to stay in a room the whole day called the rubber room. They didn't work at all, and they weren't fit to teach. And the firing of them was too costly, hence them being in the rooms. This practice has since been discontinued, and they now assign those teachers as administrative tasks. In addition to consuming copious amounts of time and money for the removal of tenured teachers, affecting not only the school and the taxpayers, but the students as well, their educations and chances of a brighter future are also affected by the poorly performing tenured teachers. Burnt-out teachers just do not put enough effort into helping students succeed or understand the topics they are learning. In addition, newer, better performing teachers are often let go before the poorly performing tenured teachers, as the budgets cannot hold the new teachers and the tenured teachers, and they cannot remove the tenured teachers, so the better ones are let go instead. Despite all this, tenure is not by any means something that I am against. I think it is a fair and sensible incentive for teachers to keep their jobs. Despite how difficult it is to remove these poor teachers, the point of tenure is to ensure that teachers have due process when it comes to protecting their jobs. And that being said, I think that we need better comprehensive teacher tenure reform, and there has to be better evaluation processes and criteria that must be met and upheld periodically to ensure that not only the teachers are performing well, but that they maintain their incentive to teach students. This will help to see that only worthy teachers receive tenure, and it'll drive tenure teachers to keep their status, weed out poorly performing teachers, and most importantly, it'll help benefit the students with a better educated environment. Thank you.
Nice. Made it